Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I cannot believe I am wrapping up my April favorites, but that's what we're doing in today's video. What is even more crazy is this is the last favorites that I will ever film in this room. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll film. I don't know. I haven't decided. But we are moving next month and at the end of the month, so maybe there'll be one more, but lots of crazy chaos happening in this world. But I still love to share with y'all my favorites. So I've got a lot. I've got some good ones. We've got beauty, we've got fashion, we got a random. We're good. We got lots of good stuff to chat about. So grab a drink, grab a snack, or grab a list if you like to write things down, or you don't even have to because everything will be linked. But let's dive in. Let's start with my beauty favorites. Beauty fashion. Good job, Kelly. Beauty favorites. Let's start with skincare, okay? All right. I just talked about this not that long ago, but hear me out. Okay. So you guys know I went on my tretinoin journey. I've tried to go on it like multiple times and I've gone off of it every single time because it just tears the shoot out of my skin, okay? I use the Muesli brand. This is their anti-aging cream. I finally went down to the gentle formula. So they have a gentle, a normal, and then a strong, okay? I'd been using the normal, but tearing up my skin. Wasn't able to continue using it because it just left my skin peeling no matter. I tried 2 months and it was still peeling every single day. And I would have to stop because I'd have an event or I'd have something going on where I wouldn't be able to have my skin peeling like I look like a snake, you know? So this is your sign. If you've had that issue and you thought you like made it through the tretinoin uglies and it still just didn't work, go down to a gentler formula. I love this stuff. It is pricey, but it's a 2-month supply. And now I finally am starting to see the benefits of using this. I've used this for a month, a full month now, and I didn't have any peeling. I did have some purging, like blackheads just coming to the surface and more pimples coming out for sure. But now I'm just left with glowier skin. Like, I'm so happy I went down to the gentle formula. Basically, tretinoin speeds up cell regeneration and kind of just brings everything to the surface, but constantly providing you with new, fresh, glowy, gorgeous skin. And I'm finally seeing the benefits of it. So love this stuff. If you don't have access to a dermatologist, or I don't know, you just prefer doing it on Muesli like me, here you go. Next up, we have a little lip liner. And if you watched my, I did a collaboration with these guys. This is the City Beauty, their City Lips Defining Lip Liner in the color Blush. I have never been a lip liner girl, ever. This is so good. This reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut, I think is what it's called, and I own that, but it's in a pencil, and if I don't sharpen it, I don't use it, and I just leave it and whatever. This is in like a twist up. I love this. This is the blush color. You guys, that's what I have on my lips now. Again, I've never been a lip liner girl, but this is good. It's like creamy, but stays on the lips. It's easy to use because it's in a roll-up pencil. I love this stuff. I have had this in every single bag, and whenever I put on a lip, which isn't all the time, but when I do, this is going underneath it. I love it. They also have the color Willow, but I prefer Blush. It's more of like a pinky nude, and it's so pretty, and I love like just how easy it is to apply. Okay, I guess we skipped skincare, went to makeup, but this is another skincare product. This is the Haru Haru Wonder. It's their black tea probiotic barrier essence, aka Macadamia. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I had used the Rose glazing milk, I want to say is what it's called, you know, the one that's like creamy, and I love the Tiri Tiri essence that I use as like my essence, but this was more of like a, okay, I'm extra with my skin, so I should just say all that. It's very comparable to like a lightweight moisturizer, if you will. So I put it on after my toning essence of the Tiri Tiri, and then I go in with this. So it's almost like, if you guys remember watching my videos a long time ago, I used to love the Dr. Jart Ceramide toner. I still love that. This is similar to that. Anyway, that's what the milk glazing fluid replaced for me. And then I was just on the hunt for something different. I heard the Bioma one is similar. No, it's not. The Bioma one is similar to my Tiri Tiri essence, but not the road glazing milk. So I've tried the oil from this line, hate it, but This one doesn't smell, the oil smells, okay? Look at that, thick, she's thick, and so creamy, so good. I need lots of light hydration under my, on my face in general with tretinoin, because more moisture, less prone you are to like dryness, peeling, all that kind of stuff. I also just really love lots of hydration and glowy products that make my skin just look really good and make my makeup look fresh and just like my skin, if that makes sense. So I love this product. But I had been searching high and low for like a good, whatever you want to call it, like once Rhode sells at Sephora, I will have no problem getting it, but I hate having to hit that shipping minimum to get free shipping, okay? And I'm I'm cheap like that, okay? So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, heck yes, and I love how to. So I was excited to get it, and so far, it's in a glass bottle as well. So I don't even know if I'll buy the glazing milk again. I'll probably just buy this. So you just shake it up, drop it on the skin. Again, it goes after my essence. If you don't have all those steps, it can be your essence, the toning essence. It's just thick and almost like a lightweight moisturizer. If you're oily girl, you probably could wear it just as on its own, but it makes makeup application so beautiful. And I'm so sick of people saying the Bioma is a dupe for the Rhode glazing milk, because it's just not the same consistency. And I'm a consistency person, but I also don't know consistency. This is the same. I don't know about like ingredients, because I'm not an ingredient junkie, but consistency, spot on. And you can get it from Amazon, so we love that. Okay, let's move on to makeup products. I did shop the Sephora sale, but not a ton, honestly. I think, I don't know, I got like a couple products and I was really just minimal with it because I just really don't need that much. I love my makeup routine, but I do love the Hourglass ambient lighting products, okay? And I did not buy the first palette I ever bought was the Elephant palette, which if you're used to their like holiday palettes, it has like six, is it 6 or is it 8? Maybe 8, I don't know. Different powders, they're ambient powders in a palette. And I loved my Elephant one, and I just never found one that I liked as much as that one. I bought the, I think the leopard one, and I just don't reach for it. I don't love it, okay? So I was like, girl, instead of doing that, just buy the individuals. It's more expensive, but it doesn't matter if I'm actually gonna use them, and you get more product. So I searched the colors in the ambient lighting Elephant palette that I liked to try to find ones that are in their permanent collection, because go figure, the ones that I liked were like new and limited edition to that palette. Of course they are. So I searched, and these are the ones that I decided to pick up when the Sephora sale hit. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. Again, these aren't the exact same, but they're similar. This is the bronzer I have on right now. These bronzers, these powders are the best, okay? They have a sheen to it, which makes your skin look glowy and youthful, but it's a powder. It's not, for a powder, it looks like a cream. It's so gorgeous. It doesn't sink into or accentuate fine lines, pores, anything like that. And it's so foolproof, easy to blend, okay? I have this bronzer on my face right now, and it's not too dark. That's another thing. A lot of the bronzers I feel like are really dark, and I love a baked bronzer. It's just so much more natural, and they have a bunch of different skin like tones and undertones of this, but I really love this Luminous Bronze Light, and I cannot say enough good things. I'm gonna use this until it's gone. I love Hourglass makeup powder products because I've never been a cream girl. I just hate the way they feel on my skin. I like a powder. I hate when my skin feels tacky. Even after you said anything, I just hate that feeling. Even though it looks really pretty, it just feels gross to me, and I wanna just like claw it off my face. The next powder I picked up was their Ambient Lighting Blush in Sublime Flush. This lighting, I tell you what. This is very much a baby pink, but in more of a cool with purple, like almost like a lilac to it, which I've realized is really pretty on my skin. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks now. It's not this like bubble gum when you put it on your skin. I love this. It is so pretty, and I'm so happy that I finally have a blush and a bronzer that I am head over heels. I don't have to think about being too heavy-handed, tapping it off first. Like, these powders just blend like a dream, okay? They're seriously so foolproof, which is why I love them, because yes, I love makeup, but I'm not a pro at makeup application by any means. So I want something that I don't have to be like so careful. Like if something's too pigmented, girl, you take it. I don't want it. It's not workable. It's not every day for me. I'm not a fan. So those, like, you can go heavy-handed with it. It just looks good still. But it also has payoff. Dang. It also has a good payoff as well. So I can't say enough good things about the Hourglass Ambient powders. I love. Okay. And then last like makeup-y sort of product we have is from Dossier, and big shout out to them for partnering with me on this part of today's video to share with y'all my favorite fragrance of the month and a little bit about Dossier if you live under a rock. They basically replicate high-end fragrances. Think Dossier, or think Dossier. Think Tom Ford, think Chloe, think Gucci, think YSL, literally any fragrances, Jo Malone, that you can find at like Sephora, Ulta, any department store, they replicate them at a fraction of the cost. They have fragrances starting at just $29, and as you bundle more fragrances, you get even better deals. These would make great Mother's Day gifts, especially if your husband, boyfriend, whatever, is not a huge fragrance wearer, and you're just like, well, I'm not gonna buy him a $100 fragrance to just sit in his drawer. Check out Dossier, because they have all the top ones, Dior Sauvage, YSL, like all of that for men too, which I get one for Scott and it's the only time he actually wears it. But I have been loving this specific scent. This is the Woody Freesia, which has top notes of freesia, black currant, strawberry, middle notes of rose, jasmine, peach, base notes of patchouli, vanilla, blonde woods, and musk. This is a replica of Giorgio Armani C, which I actually own the actual version of it. But when I ran out of it, I just got this one, and you guys, I haven't put it on today. It's the perfect like summertime scent for me. It's very fruity, but it has like some depth with the musk and the patchouli. This is literally everything. The woody with freesia, that is literally my perfect combination, because I love woody deep scents, but I love the brightness and freshness of this as well. So it really is like the perfect like springtime scent for me. But if you are not a fan of this one, they have so many to choose from, and they're constantly dropping new ones. They also make their own as well. They do candles, they do diffusers. I will never, mark my words, never, if Dossier sells it, I will never buy a fragrance that's not Dossier, because it's just, it's that good. You can't tell, no one's knowing exactly, like if you smell good, you smell good. That's all that matters, okay? And when you tell them, because I had my dental hygienist when I lived in Illinois asked me, I was wearing Ambery Saffron, which is Baccarat Rouge. I told her about it, and then I told her about Dossier, and she was like, girl, you changed my life. And I'm like, I know I did. So if you haven't checked out Dossier, I don't know what you're doing, okay? Go and sniffy sniff from Sephora, but then go on to Dossier. But if you for some reason grab a fragrance that just doesn't mesh with your body chemistry, that's okay. They accept money back guarantees or exchanges or whatever, because I know fragrance can be like, oh, what if I don't like it? Go smell it at Sephora, because I guarantee you it smells same. I know, because I have it, okay? And I love it. So that is my last little beauty favorite, if you will. And again, big shout out to Dossier for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. I will have everything in the description box down below if you're curious to check out Dossier for yourself. They also sell on Amazon and Walmart as well. Okay, let's move into fashion. I don't have a ton, but I do have some good ones. Let's start with the only like real like clothing item I have. And it's this sweater from Quince. Are we surprised it's from Quince? No, we're not, because girl, it's 99% of my wardrobe. I love this. This is navy blue and white stripe. This is the perfect just throw and go sweater. It has been kind of like on and off cold and hot here in Dallas, and the AC just kicked on. I can't turn it off, you guys, because it's too freaking hot in here, okay? But this is just the perfect, it's a cotton thick sweater. Love the navy blue and white stripe. If you live in a place that actually gets spring, this with some white jeans, some white shorts, regular denim, so cute. It's just the perfect little staple. They have it in other colors as well, but this navy and blue is giving all of my nautical dreams, making them all come true. And I love that piece so much. I've worn it a ton, you guys know. All right, next up are some accessories, which the first are these little sunnies. Hopefully they're not that dirty. I love these. These are a like Miu Miu inspired sunglass. I got them in black. They make my ears do weird things. My hair do on my ears. I love the shape of these. It's not quite a cat eye, but it's not an oval either. It's kind of a mix between the two. I just love, okay? Love. Amazon, so good, so cute. Amazon has the best sunglasses, I'm telling you. Let's pull these pieces back out. Okay, next up is my new little bag. There's currently nothing in it because I did switch to a bigger purse the other day, just for the day, and then I'll switch back to this as well. This is like my perfect, I just need the bare minimum, but I just want like something small and light to carry. This is the Longchamp Mini Le Pliage or something like that. I did a whole what's in my bag. I'll throw that up in the cards. But this is, if you're a wristlet girl, if you're like a just hold your keys, phone, wallet in your hand kind of girl, get this. It comes with a strap as well, but I also have been loving not wearing it on the strap. And this is like canvas. I got a question in my other video. I haven't gotten it dirty and I'm not careful with my purses. But it's like waterproof canvas, so you can just wash it. Like not wash it, but like take a rag to it, you know what I mean? Because this is leather. But love this bag, so cute. Actually fits a decent amount in, and I think will be my like even more, I will wear it even more come like spring and summer, but I've already worn it quite a few times this month and I love it. Okay, oh, also jewelry, accessories. We have these two little bracelets that I got from Ana Luisa this month. I am obsessed with bangles right now. Oh my God, I need to stop saying obsessed. I love bangles right now, okay, and cuffs. So this is the Arlo cuff, which is just like a traditional cuff bracelet. I mean, I couldn't resist. And this is the Talia bangle, I believe. I love the kind of dimension to it. It's kind of like oblong-y and weird. But the clasp on this is amazing. If you haven't seen my partnership with Ana Luisa, I will go ahead and throw it up in the cards. I love Ana Luisa. These earrings I wear literally every single day, and I've had them for, I think, over 3 years. Amazing quality, really good, affordable finds, and I've been wearing the heck out of them, and you guys have asked, and you guys have seen them. So that is it for fashion. Let's move on to my one last random favorite. Okay, let me pick it up off the ground. And I have to tell you a terrible story about this, okay? So, first let's just tell you that this is my favorite, this cutting board from Quince. This is from Quince. Look how heavy duty this is, okay? This is a walnut cutting board. Incredible. I've been waiting for them to come back in stock because they sell out all the time. $150 for this. And this is like freaking heavy duty, like not gonna warp, amazing. But if you are gonna buy it, buy these little rubber screw-ins, not the ones you just stick on, because I tried to stick on ones and they fall off because you oil these boards. Buy the ones that screw into the board, okay? Note to self, amazing, amazing quality. I've been wanting a good cutting board. I fell victim to Target because they are cute and they're $30, and then I bought it and it warped within like 2 weeks. And I'm like, I am so sick of spending money on crappy products. So I was so excited when this Quince one came back in stock. It's so good. But dodo bird me, I'm like, I have multiple things in my hand. I'm like trying to pick up this cutting board because I have my loaf of bread sitting on top of it covered with a bowl, because again, I also bought a crappy bread like box, and it like warped very soon because it had a wooden top, and with the bread and the moisture it just warped and sucks. So I threw that away. I'm gonna buy a nicer bread box, but for the time being I was just storing it there, and I like went to remove the thing, went to remove the bread fell into my sink. Then I'm like trying to pick it up to save it, even though that's gross, and then it falls into my dirty cast iron pan filled with water and chicken grease, and I'm like, I'm so mad. But I laughed at myself. It is what it is. I have my starter ready to go so I can make another loaf tomorrow. But I was like, you dodo. Do you ever have those moments where you just like, oh my God. I almost had one of those moments today when I was like editing on my bed because my desk is gone, and I have my coffee over here, and I was like looking. We have one of those like beds that like moves. I call it our hospital bed. It's one of those, you know, the frame like moves so you can sit up, so I'm like this in my bed. But I was like going to plug it into the wall because I had unplugged it, and my coffee was right there, and I'm like, girl, if you don't move this, you're gonna have coffee everywhere. You're going to ruin your day. So let's be proactive about that. But anyways, you guys, that is it. That was so rambly. You guys know, when I love something, I talk fast, I talk loud, and I ramble, okay? And that's what these favorites videos are. Someone's car alarm going off? Is that my ears? Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. I cannot wait to take you on the next journey of us. This is our last month of May in this house, and then we move, and I can't believe it. And I'm just so excited to set roots for the next part of our life. So I love you guys so much. Thank you all for all your support and love over the last however long I've been doing this, a million years. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video very, very soon. I hope you all had a great month of April and have an even better month of May. Bye.